Kyle Mohan Racing Formula Drift RX8 disassembly. Before we break right into the time lapse, we got to discuss a little bit about what this car is. This was really my first big pro build. We built this car in 2009. My friends, my family, Mazda Tricks, everybody really came together and build this RX8 when it was still basically a brand new car. We had a great run in this in Formula D from 2009 to 2012, from 13B to 20B, and then we jumped into the MX-5, which I've loved both the cars, but with the help of our fans, with the help of friends, and just personally, we decided to bring the RX8 back to Formula D. But first things first, we can't bring an old car back. We got to build a new car. So building a new car starts with tearing down the old car. You can see some of the history of this car, the bottom of the wing scraped up, those back fenders. This is still pretty much fresh off of Irwindale. Back in 2012, we were still running a basic hydraulic e-brake setup, kind of a handmade fiberglass dash I did and flocked it. Fuel cell in the back. You can see some of those tech stickers from Formula D. Some good history to this car. Nice little air scoop on the top. We were early into those rear mount radiators, just trying to get enough intercooling and oil cooling up in the front. Rotaries definitely generate a lot of temperature as a 100% duty cycle motor. Here's our original 13B setup. It's just kind of mocked up. We were actually putting it back together to do some road racing, but change of direction, RX8's going drifting. So we really just rolled it out of the shop to wipe it off and do a little walk around as we just did, not thinking, oh wait, it doesn't really roll that well, it's going to be hard to get back in the shop. So here's my crew trying to hurt themselves with the forklift, the RX8, and a pretty bad ratchet strap. And there it goes. Almost took out a crew guy. And you can see me, I'm like, oh yeah, that wasn't a very good strap. Let's fix that. So fresh straps, forklift back in place, and we drug the RX8 back into the shop so we could actually get it on the lift for the first time in a few years to basically strip everything off, right back down to a bare chassis so we can decide how we want to approach building a new RX8. Taking off our good components, the things we liked, looking at what worked, and discussing what we didn't like so everything can be improved on this 2019 RX8 build. So getting it on the lift, thanks to Mazda Tricks for the forklift. Very appreciative. Thanks to the crew for helping me wheel this thing around. I mean, at the time, the cars didn't have nearly as much steering angle as current competition cars. We're really looking forward to debuting some of our partners that are going to help us with this new build, but you're going to have to follow KMR and see what we're doing so you know what's going into it. Continuing to strip it down, we've got new bodywork on the way, so we won't be running the same GT-style Mazda Tricks kit. We've got something fresh. We're going to be reducing the weight of the car, and making many changes to the cooling, to the drivetrain, and to the overall chassis layout as we've seen the series, the sport, and the cars really develop over the past few years. And we learned a lot with the MX-5. So there you have it, kind of stripped down, part one. And just keep watching for another minute here, and we actually have the rest of that nice little time lapse. Bodywork on the ground. That nice door bar setup kept me safe in some of those crashes I had back in the day. Carbon fiber roof. There it is. Part 1, disassembly, Formula Drift, RX8. We're going to be making some new crash bars, getting rid of some more of that sheet metal. This there's really a lot that can be improved upon on what we did with our early builds. There you have it, how to disassemble your RX8. I feel like this took a lot longer when we were actually doing it. So lots more to come. Stay tuned. Kyle Mohan Racing, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Check out our eBay store and let us know what you want to see.